be over my troubles. Yeah, they've been there for so long now. Suddenly I think of tomorrow. Yeah, since you came around. I feel like the only one who found out the reason why. Oh, I was just lonely.
It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute. I know. Uh, Welcome back though. Give me a second. Let me fix my filters right quick so I'm not a square. Alright. I know it's been a minute since I streamed. I know. But I wanted to come back on here today because it's a specific game that I want to play, and so I feel like it would be better on stream for me to play it. So I figured I might as well. I'm gonna pause this music right quick. Yeah, try to stream on here. Um, the only reason I haven't been is because, well, one, oh, I dropped my blueberry. One, um, I've been busy with stuff, like trying to get a job because I need money, and then of course, hanging with friends, doing all this other stuff, living my best life essentially. But yeah, another reason is because I don't know, like streaming be. Hold on, bro. Before I even get into that, my TV continues to show me Jared from Subway, the documentary, Jared from Subway catching a monster, and they show his face in black and white. Imagine if you one of, bro, if you want a Jared from Subway victims, and you just trying to relax to this beautiful screensaver that they have on the Roku TV, why would I want to see Jared from Subway's face? Continuing on. But yeah, I've been feeling a little demotivated for streaming because I'm like, streaming is something that it's more fun with an audience, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to do on here, but I don't have an audience to do it with. My fault, I was about to cuss. I don't have an audience to do it with, and it sucks. Like, I know I gotta work towards it, but at the same time, I'm just like, it just be boring streaming by myself, and I have no chat to stream with. You know, maybe one or two people that are friends that may pop in and pop out every once in a while. And I thank you for your support. But when you don't have like a bunch of people there with you, it kind of ruins the point of streaming. At least for me, you know. Let me move my mic closer to myself right quick. I know it's probably some background noise from my fan. It's hot in here. But yeah, we gonna hop on here today. I just like, oh please. You are not top liver. I appreciate you, Maddie. That's why I said I appreciate all the support. Whether it's the friends that come on here or new viewers, But I know you understand where I'm coming from. Anyway, we still gonna hop on here today. It's a game I want to play. I was like, I felt like would be more fun to stream. So we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But first, I'm gonna do some reactions because there's two things I want to react to. One thing I know for certain I'm gonna react to. The other thing, if I'm feeling like reacting to it, I might, or I might just get into gameplay. But yeah. So the first thing I'm trying to react to is I just watched Berlizzi play at Amanda the Adventurer, and I was like, he had made a theory on it, but I don't really know enough of the lore and shit. So I'm just trying to get an explanation. So, with that being said, we gonna react to some MatPat right quick, brother. Why did I say brother? Oh my gosh. My apologies. Oh, you know what? I know why I have it like this. Because when I go full screen, it's going. Hold on. Let me. Relax, MatPat. Relax. Here we go. Okay, bet. Yep, there it is. Alright. Give me one more second. I'm going to fix my webcam. Let's go ahead and get that fixed. Yes, sir. Alright. And then get my chat popped up. Minimize this. Damn, this is why I need two monitors in my room. This is why I need a lot of things. Okay. If you haven't seen the gameplay of Amanda the Adventurer before, I don't want to spoil it or anything, but I don't care. You shouldn't be here then. Leave. Oh wait, hang on. Let me go back a little bit. We watching MatPat Game Theory. Oh, what a what a crazy frame to start it on. Ugh. All right. For those that don't know, Amanda the Adventurer is a game about Dora the Explorer, but she's a demon. Damn. Yes, she's also black. No correlation, no relation, as Uncle Ruckus says. Mm-hmm. Yep. True. Oh, my bad. My bad. I forgot I turned my desktop audio down a little bit. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad, gang. My fault. Okay.
Dinah
Is it good
Kinesis,
now?
which is the supernatural ability to create and manipulate energy. She says that you would see sigils
Oh.
if such a transfer occurred.
Hang on, I'm
The fact
gonna
that
go
they
back to
just
the start.
inherited this house that
Can
we're
you hear
standing
it
in
now?
from their deceased aunt, Kate. However, Kate
Are you
warns
feeling
us
it
that
now,
if we
Mr.
choose to
Krabs?
investigate the attic and the tapes that lay within, there's no going back. Alongside this note's a conspiracy board full of post-its and newspaper clippings, which means that Kate and I,
know
you
what
could
I'm
ship it. The main
really
focus of the board at the beginning of the game is a letter from a woman named Joanne talking about her missing younger brother. The letter says that he used to watch the Amanda the Adventurer show a bunch as a kid, but would end up in a trance-like state. Eventually, he would disappear without a trace. Joanne then asks Kate to investigate, which seems like an odd request for your local librarian. Then again, if you look around the corkboard, you could start to see why Kate may have been the one picked for the job. We see
didn't
that she
think
was
about
looking
that.
into the kids' school records, something a librarian might have access to. We also see a note that mentions Dinah Kinesis, which is the supernatural ability to create and manipulate energy. She says that you would see sigils if such a transfer occurred, and right next to this note is a torn piece of paper with a bunch of sigils on them. These aren't just any symbols either, these are alchemical symbols that refer to specific elements. Back in the day, alchemists focused on the transmutation of base metals like lead into noble metals like gold. Clearly, Aunt Kate ain't your average librarian. Too bad she's gone now, and it's up to us to figure out what's going on with this missing kid. Or should I say kids? Because it becomes very quickly apparent that this is
dropping
not an
blueberries.
isolated incident.
Damn
The
it.
tape in the neighborhood shows outlines of kids on both sides of the street. Police chalk outlines that are usually reserved for dead people lying on the pavement. If you manage to find the corrupted version of this exact tape, Amanda's sheep companion Wooly asks if the friends can come back to the neighborhood. Amanda, though, she seems unfazed. Now, all of this alone doesn't prove that Amanda is somehow making a bunch of kids go missing, but I would tell you to pay close
Her her face when she's mad is so like it's hard to take that serious, bro. Like she literally got pouty ass kid face when she mad. Like that's her when she get mad, and that's a whole ass demon. That is a whole ass demon. But when she mad, she be like,
attention to the ending credits of that VHS tape. After most of the tapes that we play through, we're met with a credits sequence and ending sting for the company that made the show, Hamlin Entertainment. This is the production company that makes the Amanda the Adventurer show, but their name and their mouse logo immediately reminded me of something.
Follow us to fun. So it's like a Pied Piper situation. Oh, Hamlin! Hamlin! And it's a mouse!
Yes?
If you, like Ash, don't know what's going
Right?
on, this whole thing's one big reference to the story of the Pied Piper. Basically, this fairy tale is the story of the town of Hamlin. See, there's the name right there. It's overrun by rats, and there's your logo. And so the town hires the Pied Piper to play his magic pipe to get rid of those rats. And he does exactly that. He plays a song that lures all the rats to him, where he then leads them down to the local river to drown themselves.
Oh,
However, when
shit.
the town of Hamlin doesn't pay him
Damn.
for his services, he once again
facts. Yeah, no. If Amanda the Adventurer wasn't a fucking demon, I would punch the shit out of her. I would give her a mean ass right hook. But alas, she is a long-legged, tall-ass, 7-foot Kevin Durant looking ass demon. So I ain't gonna fuck with that, respectfully.
and uses his pipe, but this time he plays a
Uses
song
his
that
pipe,
leads all the
whoa.
children out of his local river to drown themselves. However, when the town of Hamlin doesn't pay him for his services, he once again uses his pipe, but this time he plays a song that leads all the children out of town. He marches them all over to a local cave where they're never seen again. This story seems to match the idea that the neighborhood is now missing all of Wooly's friends. Amanda is essentially our Pied Piper, and we actually see this firsthand through one of the game's secret tapes that you can unlock. Instead of our usual CGI Amanda and Wooly adventure, we actually get ourselves a home videotape of a girl named Lauren on her birthday. She's sitting there glaring at the TV, transfixed, much like we heard about in that note from Joanne at the beginning of the game. Her parents are trying to get her attention.
See, now I didn't see this part. Cause Berlizzi played through, he got just about all of like the tapes and stuff. But I didn't see this one.
telling her that they have her favorite ice cream ready, mint chocolate chip, which whose favorite flavor is mint chocolate chip? I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but favorite flavor? Flavor preferences aside, the parents go back up to try and convince Lauren to come down the stairs, but suddenly she's gone, with the front door of the house left wide open. As they run out of the house to look for her, the last thing that we hear is Amanda from the TV saying, "I love mint chocolate chip." Somehow Amanda is able to listen through the TV, and she's somehow Lord Lauren, who's literally walked out the door and disappeared just like the children of Hamlin. As you watch more of these secret tapes, we actually get to see a little bit more insight into Hamlin Entertainment and the history of the show. In one of the tapes, we actually meet the creator of the series, Sam Colton, and we hear about how he started the show as a small live-action production after being inspired by his adopted daughter, Rebecca.
Bro, where was all these tapes when... Oh my gosh, bro. This man Berlin forming a whole ass theory, and there are multiple tapes that we have not fucking seen. We only saw Amanda in cartoon form, and I mean, I guess we beat the game, sorta, kinda, maybe, I don't know, but I definitely didn't see this shit.
Did you even imagine that would be such a big sensation?
Honestly, Sadie, no. It was a total surprise. I mean, it's scrappy at best. You know how it is when you have a big idea and a little budget. But really, it's all Rebecca. As soon as I met my beautiful daughter, the inspiration was there. You know, she was so young when I adopted her. And despite what she's gone through, she's always seen the world with such kindness and joy.
You actually find a newspaper clipping on the conspiracy.
Yes. Tell me more, black man. Now tell me about slavery and how that relates to your works. Sorry.
Board in the attic during the time puzzle, which has an interview with Sam, where he says this, quote, "We may not have the budget for a big production, but I truly believe there is a soul that transcends that." Woo! Keyword alert. Keyword alert. Anytime an indie horror game mentions the word soul, you know that things are gonna end badly. And sadly, my suspicions were correct here. In the VHS tape, Oh No Accidents, there's a flash frame that reveals a credit for a chief neurosurgical expert, which at first glance would make you go, why does a kid's show need that? But Amanda eventually answers that exact question for us in the tape, Everything Rots.
Sometimes I feel myself rotting, but it feels far away.
If she can feel her own body rotting far away, that means that Amanda has a physical body outside of the show. And who else is that gonna be but the girl that played Amanda in the original live-action production, Rebecca? I suspect that this chief neurosurgical expert has figured out a way to put her mind, her consciousness into the series, literally becoming the soul of the show. She still does have some sort of link to her body, able to feel it rotting, but clearly that's not supposed to exist, as the tape distorts anytime she thinks about it. There is good news though. While her body may be rotting, clearly there's still a chance to save her. In the final tape, we see Amanda playing alone on a couch, drawing with crayons and asking if we can share secrets. If we say yes, the TV audio effects disappear, and clear as day, she tells us,
I'm out there. Somewhere.
Rebecca is alive. Sure, her body might slowly be atrophying and her mind might be separated from her body, but there is still time to save her. That said, we're gonna have to face the evil that's up ahead if we hope to do it. What is that evil? Ask yourself this. Why would Sam, Rebecca's seemingly loving adopted father, do this to her? Was it just to make the show more popular? Did he need to gather more children to him like the Pied Piper? I know we talk a lot about awful father figures across the various series that we cover on the show, but I was hoping that maybe, just maybe, this one would be a little bit different. Thankfully, it is. The indie horror gods heard my plea with this one because it turns out that Sam isn't the one at fault here. He is no longer the one steering the ship. Yes, Amanda the Adventurer was his live-action production, but he sold it to Hamlin Entertainment. Hamlin is a third party that actually bought out the rights to the show and turned it into an animated adventure.
Last year, Hamlin Entertainment purchased rights to the live-action program starring Colton's daughter Rebecca. As budget and production value increased, Hamlin reimagined the show as an animated series, planning to syndicate the program nationally.
Well, this sounded like everything that Sam wanted on paper. In practice, he started to feel more and more uncomfortable with how the production was being run. In the green tape, we actually...
Okay, so at the end of Berlizzi video, he made a theory that the Aunt Kate character has something to do with the show. And originally, Amanda was just by herself, and that she didn't have the what's his name, the Wooly character. She didn't have him with her. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm a bit gassy. So maybe that's Sam Colton's character. Maybe he's the one that put it in there instead of him, because Berlizzi said it was the auntie, but it ain't her. It's probably Sam.
Listen to a recording session. There, we hear Rebecca saying a handful of what seem like random phrases.
Hold on, let me go back.
Syndicate the program nationally.
While this sounded like everything that Sam wanted on paper, in practice, he started to feel more and more uncomfortable with how the production was being run. In the green tape, we actually listened to a recording session. There, we hear Rebecca saying a handful of what seem like random phrases.
Rebecca, that was great. Let's move on to the next one.
Pie man, pie man, pie lamb, pie.
What is this? What is she reading? Just a few simple words. This script is specifically tuned to train the technology's dynamic voice reaction. The what? I want this to stop. Sam, why don't you take a walk for a few minutes?
The person directing claims that this is to train the technology's dynamic voice reactions, which is plausible, I suppose, given the rise in AI voices that we see all over the internet. However, this series, Amanda the Adventurer, is set in the early 2000s. Technology was not that advanced back then, so Sam is right to be suspicious of it all. And then Rebecca said,
Even then, though, like, why do you need to use her voice? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to get her to say with her voice?
says this.
No, I don't want to do that.
Rebecca, what's wrong? Who are you talking to?
The man in the headphones.
This ends the session, but listen again to those phrases that Rebecca was saying earlier.
Pie man, pie lamb.
At first, they seem to be phrases that could be used in pretty much any episode. Ba lamb for when they go to the farm, pie man for when they go to a bakery or bake some pies like they do in the first VHS tape. So what's the big deal here? Well, what if I told you that these phrases actually have a secondary meaning? All three of them, Bael, Pie Man, and Ba lamb, are phonetic ways of pronouncing the names Bael, Paimon, and Balaam, three king demons from the Ars Goetia. Chanting the names of demons has always been part of summoning rituals, especially when you're talking about these sorts of things in pop culture contexts, and that's exactly what Hamlin's trying to do here. Why else would there be a containment specialist that's listed in the credits of the initial Neighborhood video? After chanting the words, Rebecca hears the voice of a man in her headphones, one of these demon kings, all of whom are described as having a hoarse voice. While all of these demons are certainly different, they do share a couple of similarities. They all control large legions of lesser demons. They're all able to inform or give the gift of knowledge. But most importantly, they all require hosts to manifest, and usually this involves children, either as sacrifices or to physically be the host. That is what Hamlin are doing here. They needed Rebecca and the other children to become hosts and sacrifices in order to summon these demon kings and gain their knowledge and power. These children would be led to the slaughter, which is why no matter what location you pick, it always leads you back to the butcher. The eyes on those meat products aren't just a cute aesthetic choice, my friends. Those are past victims, past children that have been led to the chopping block. However, there was one thing that stood in Hamlin's way: Rebecca's father, Sam. I would suspect after this sort of incident, he wanted to pull Rebecca from the show, maybe even find a way to pull the rights entirely. And so, as most of these evil companies tend to do, they made him disappear.
It's been 3 weeks since local television producer Sam Colton was reported missing, and authorities still have no leads.
Sam was so happy with the
See, after he said the thing about the demons, bro, I'm thinking, okay, so another pedophilic company that is Nickelodeon, that's trying to basically summon kids with a demonic fucking ritual, bro. Summon kids to them, bro. And Amanda is their Pied Piper. Looking crazy.
The idea that his show could be a bigger success, that much like the fox in the video Everything Rots, he wasn't killed by a knife, he wasn't killed by a gun, he was instead lured in by Hamlin using sweet berries. The sweet lies that would convince him that they would turn his show into something bigger. But instead, it was all a big trap. A trap created by the very people that swore to help him. And then with Sam out of the picture, Rebecca is all alone. They can get her to sign along the dotted line and do whatever they want with her, trapping her in the Hamlin facility, just like the lonely kitten that Amanda so desperately asks us to help.
Kitten is alone. There is no one to help her. Will you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten?
However, unlike silly Mr. Fox, I don't think that this was the end for Sam. I suspect that he's still around, keeping a close eye on things and trying to take him down from the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Sam is the real identity of Wooly. Wooly spends the entirety of the game trying to keep Amanda on track. When she begins to discuss topics that aren't appropriate for a kid's show, like death or rotting, Wooly is very quick to interject.
Yeah. See, I don't know if I agree with this man, like a demonic ritual, and they have to sacrifice kids to get to some of these demons, cause sorry, I had to pop my neck. Cause he's saying all that, and I'm like, okay, for what? Like, what's the point? They want to summon the demons, and that's all? For what? What does that tie into, bro? Or are they just pedophiles that want to summon kids and do bad things to them? Like he's saying all that shit, and I'm just waiting for it to tie into something, and it never seems like it does. Oh, well, I guess
Leads you back to the butcher. The eyes on those hosts and sacrifices in order to summon these demon kings and gain their knowledge and power. These children would be led to the slaughter, which is why no matter what location you pick, it always leads you back to the butcher.
I guess he said they were led to the slaughter. I don't know if I agree with that. What I'm thinking is, again, Hamlin is Nickelodeon, and the tie-ins with Dora the Explorer are already clear, but Hamlin is Nickelodeon, and those are demon names, and they could be summoning those demons. But what I'm saying is, they would be using those demons' powers to put in a show that would summon kids to them, where they then do God knows what to these poor innocent children. And yes, I agree that the Sam Colton, the original creator, I agree he's Wooly in this situation. I definitely agree with that. Let me go back.
Lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten?
However, unlike silly Mr. Fox, I don't think that this was the end for Sam. I suspect that he's still around, keeping a close eye on things and trying to take him down from the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Sam is the real identity of Wooly. Wooly spends the entirety of the game trying to keep Amanda on track. When she begins to discuss topics that aren't appropriate for a kid's show, like death or rotting, Wooly is very quick to interject. He tries to get Amanda back on the good and wholesome path.
Men can die if they don't get enough light or water, or if they get a disease.
Let's go back to our nice picnic.
Amanda, nothing is rotten here.
What do you think? Do you think that everything rots?
Of course not, Amanda.
I'm not asking you. Answer my question.
You don't have to answer that.
This strikes me not as the actions of a fellow child, but rather of a parent. We hear a story during one of the secret tapes about how after Sam's disappearance, the show begins to change, starts to talk about inappropriate subjects. This is not the show that Sam built, and he can see that. Wooly doesn't just play the killjoy either. He's also the one that tries to help Amanda by keeping her calm. When Amanda loses control, the monster comes out, and Wooly knows it. So when she starts to forget things or remember the bad stuff that's happened because of her, he desperately tries to make her happy again.
I think Amanda is confused. Here's a secret. It's my birthday. Maybe we can help her out.
Sounds to me like the actions of a concerned father. He knows what Amanda is and what'll happen if the monster's let loose.
Bro. Matt Pat, why are you doing these folks' eyes like this? Stop.
So he steers Amanda and the player towards positive and happy subjects in order to keep that beast at bay. But the monster and Hamlin are fighting back. In their visit to the farm, Wooly is constantly being silenced. Amanda tells him that sheep don't talk, and as we go through, he begins to baa uncontrollably until he becomes another mindless sheep like all the rest, finally falling in line with Hamlin's plan. It's actually pretty diabolical. You're wanting to turn Rebecca into Amanda, so why not test out that mind transfer ability on someone you don't mind accidentally killing if it goes wrong? Notice that it's only once Wooly becomes a true sheep that we see Amanda asking to help the poor and lonely kitten, the kitten that represents her. Now that Sam is gone, she's truly alone, asking for someone, anyone to help her.
It looks like this kitten is in big trouble. It might die before anyone can help it.
But hey, well, Riley really did luck out just being gifted a house by their aunt. Sadly, we're not all that lucky. We just can't wait around for a property with an attic this large to fall into our laps. Fortunately, you can start saving up today to buy the house of your dreams thanks to today's sponsor, SoFi.
All right. That's a good theory. I can't say there's much I disagree with there, to be honest. Like, especially with like how deep he went. Oh, I gotta do some stretching. I feel tense. But yeah. I think, I don't know. I think maybe I'm not gonna fully disagree with the demon summoning shit, because, bro, there is a demon in this game, so I'm not gonna fully disagree with the demon summoning stuff. But I feel like, I don't know. I don't disagree with much of that, honestly. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do gotta credit the creators, because everything that he said is the lore of Amanda the Adventurer. Like, they took a game that essentially the concept was Evil Dora, and they took that and, excuse me, oh my gosh, they took that and just added a whole backstory to it. Like, very creative. I definitely gotta clap it up for them, for sure. But My fault. I got distracted. I was checking messages. But yeah, the lore, fantastic. They probably did. The thing about it is, what I feel like they're doing is Rebecca, like that's their ritual, bro. Like they doing a ritual, putting her in a fucking demon, bro. Like the demon could be one of the demons that they got summoned. I have no clue. But yeah, what he said at the end about the fact that they probably tried out the little mind transfer stuff onto Sam first and put him inside Wooly. Because they were like, we ain't afraid to kill this dude, bro. He trying to go against us. He trying to stop us, you know. Yes, she was sacrificed and fused with a demon. It's crazy. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, call me crazy, but I feel like sacrificing demons just to kill kids, like, there needs to be a reason that they're trying to summon these demons. Like, why would you go out your way to try to summon some demons? That's what I'm trying to figure out. On some cult shit, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess the moral of that story is folks be doing crazy stuff with no apparent reason. But I'm gonna go put these blueberries up, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna just put some music on. I'm not gonna be gone long, but I'm gonna just put some music on right quick. Why? Bro. Oh my gosh. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen Isabel. She remind me of this picture remind me of Patrick when he had the stilettos on in the SpongeBob movie. I'm a goofy goober. I'll be right back. Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Y'all ready for this Sonic crime solving? Shit, I'm ready. Damn, that took a minute to load. Oh, I forgot Steam was updated. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I gotta put it on capture. Restart the beat again right quick. Yeah. Probably drinking tonic. So tragic. They work their magic with the gun. Put it to his dome and said, "Blow." Pow. Sonic on the ground. Poor Sonic. Man got murdered by his friend. Rhyme, but I ain't got the time, so yeah. Voice assist mode. Invincibility. Hey yo. We designed the difficulty of the thick levels for experienced Sonic fans. Hold on now. We might be getting into something crazy. Hold on. We'll go ahead and start this new game. Voice talents by yours truly. Just beware, some of my voices might be god awful. This be kind of cool too. Hold on. Yeah. Load my headphones in real quick. Solving a murder. Somebody got the burner. Sonic and friends. They got on the boat. Put on a show. So hang up your coat. Hey. Got on the boat. We having a party. Somebody getting naughty. 'Cause they got out the shotty. Blah blah. Oh goodness, y'all. This is gonna be fun. Let me check this group chat right quick, and then we gonna go ahead and start. Broadcast, but I'm about to end the stream and change my bit rate because I put it up way too high. I knew good and well it was gonna be way too high, and my shit is delayed like a bug. So I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. You know I can change it while I'm streaming. Never mind. Too much delay, I'm sorry. Say start crashing. Our fault. You got a good intro, you just gotta roll with it.